In West Africa, the United Nations says further delay in Guinea's presidential election could destabilize the region. VOA Scott Stearns has the story.
The heads of UN peacekeeping missions across West Africa issued a joint appeal for the swift conclusion of Guinea's return to civilian rule. The second round of voting has already been postponed twice, and prospects for a vote on October 10th are quickly slipping. There are problems distributing voting material. The leading candidate in this runoff, former Prime Minister Cellou Diallo, also objects to the new head of the Electoral Commission, who he says favors electoral rival Alpha Condé. Saïd Djinnit is UN Secretary General Ban Ki-moon's special representative in West Africa.
We appealed to the leaders of Guinea and the two candidates to do all they can to overcome the current difficulties surrounding the question of the presidency of the Independent National Election Commission, and also to create conditions under which the country can quickly organize the second round of presidential voting in peace and security so as to have elections that are accepted by everyone and enable Guinea to begin a new era of democracy and economic and political reconstruction.
West Africa is largely peaceful now, and the United Nations wants to keep it that way. Berhane Meskelnega is the UN's Deputy Special Representative for Sierra Leone.
And Sierra Leone, as you may know, has a long border with Guinea, and the people of both countries share cultural, ethnic, and various commonalities, and anything which happens in Guinea affects directly Sierra Leone, in both positively or negatively. So we are watching all these developments.
Diallo's campaign says electoral rules must be respected, and further delay could threaten outside investment. Condé's campaign says problems from the first round must be corrected before voters can have confidence in the results of a second round. Djinnit says it's a process complicated by Guinea's poor political history.
Vous savez que ça a été un processus très long. Il s'agit d'un pays qui, en fait,
It was a long process because Guinea has been in crisis since its independence 50 years ago. They've never had a democratic, multi-party election before this one.
les élections qui sont en train d'être organisées.
Acting military leader General Sakuba Konate is trying to return Guinea to civilian rule nearly 2 years after Captain Moussa Dadis Camara took power in a military coup. General Konate has repeatedly reaffirmed his support for the electoral process, but even he appears to be losing patience, telling French radio that if necessary, he'll install a civilian in charge by force. Scott Stearns, VOA News, Dakar.